What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 186 of the Cheesy Controller Podcast. I'm your host, Anton LaPlante. Joining me, as always, we have the mech of Stardew Valley, Chris Montalbano.
What's going on, everybody? Glad to be back.
We got the most degenerate squid in the sea, Jalen Roberts.
Vroom, vroom.
And we got the Ray Trace Durag, Madrid Devon.
That Chainsaw Man chapter was excellent.
We got a jam-packed episode for you guys this week. We're going to be talking about Bayonetta. We're going to be talking about this fake Bandai Namco leak. We're going to talk about the PlayStation Indie, Monster Hunter Rise, Sunbreak, Chainsaw Man, and oddly enough, Smite.
You can make sandwiches fun and taste amazing.
It's not even just that, but it's also like the little insane micro science shit, like throwing water, like putting a pan of water in your oven to create the conditions for making bread.
Yeah, just
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You do that when you make like baguettes and shit.
if you
Yeah.
can't like proof.
It's a way. It's a way to do it faster.
And it helps. Because with baguettes, you have to ferment, like do a small ferment, not like sourdough. And I think it just helps it with the texture on the outside and everything. It's sick. Bread making's dope.
Yeah, it's a whole
It's
process. Most of the places I've worked has just had frozen logs in the freezer. And you get the frozen log out the freezer to either proof it or not.
You decide.
And
That's
then
hilarious.
Choose your own bread adventure.
Right.
What? Does it come out different?
Whether you proof it, well, so the
I mean,
place
like
had
I
to
know,
proof
like the
it-
point of proofing.
The place I had to proof it, science may or may not have found out there was yoga mat material in that bread for years, so we're gonna just. But the place where I didn't proof it also called itself a bakery. Shots in every direction. I need to get all restaurant snooty right now.
But
I mean, we totally could.
I mean, we're already there.
We're not. Yeah.
God, actually, I was watching some show and it said, I was watching Iron Chef and they said they worked. There was like one of them that said they worked at a place called Amelie's, and I was like, oh no. And then it was like in New York or Chicago. I was like, oh, that's different. It's got to be different.
Well,
Hopefully.
Yeah. I know they were in like North Carolina, and like the Atlanta store was the Bastard Child store.
Oh.
Yep.
And so it's just kind of like, yeah, we don't really want you guys, but we got
It's there. Damn.
Because it was supposed to appeal to Georgia Tech, and then Georgia Tech. I mean, it did, but I don't know.
How close were you to Georgia Tech?
Literally on the same.
Across the street.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, brunch does great in Atlanta.
You ever went to Thumbs Up?
No.
Oh, well, there's a Thumbs Up right next door.
You know
so
where the
much better.
Georgia Tech bookstore
Would you give it a thumbs up?
I'd give it 2.
2.
All right.
Yeah, we were like a block away from the Georgia Tech bookstore, if you know where that is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You could see there the building they used to have MomoCon in from there.
Oh, that's cool. Damn, that's a prime location.
I mean, yeah, it was just
I've walked from Georgia State.
I mean,
to
doesn't make the owners or like the way the business is run any better.
Yeah.
But
I mean, they closed shit.
The Atlanta
it's closed.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh yeah, it's been
it is.
closed.
COVID took it out, and we rejoiced.
Damn, COVID couldn't even take Son of My Belly out.
Yeah, but people would
They tried.
actually. Yeah, I'm sure it did.
Yeah, but also let's
Try
be
to
100 here.
destroy everything
biggest-
and everyone all at once.
But also, let's be 100 here. The biggest problem at Son of My Belly left Son of My Belly well before the pandemic.
Yeah, that's true.
Chris.
Wasn't me. We can go ahead and say, oh,
was
actually, it was you. No, it wasn't you. Lauren left too.
Wait, what? I thought she was head.
Yeah, she
She was
was.
head chef.
hmm
Oh shit.
This is some Son of My Belly lore. If you were in Atlanta, you probably know what this brunch restaurant is if you've ever indulged in brunch. But yeah, she left. Crazy.
Wow.
They got Grisel running it, which is probably the best
Oh, yeah, that's-
decision they've ever made.
Probably for the best.
Yeah. Shout out Grisel.
Shout out
You're the
Grisel.
Kitchen Mama.
Did you ever see her do Gangnam Style? It was the funniest shit.
No, but I wish I have now.
Because she did like she had the Hispanic accent trying to do an Asian accent with it. It was,
God, that sounds amazing.
yeah, top tier.
Up tier.
I like how everything is just breaking around me. Like all technology is just completely failing. Because
Just
I brought up the
crashing around
episode
you.
doc, and it's like page unresponsive. I'm like, yeah, it's fun. Reloaded it. Oh, it's probably because of
least
this dark
OBS
mode
works.
add-on. Yeah, OBS is working allegedly.
Well,
We'll see.
I got the notes app. I got the notes up. We could just start. The first thing on the list is we have a release date for Bayonetta 3. Just
There we go.
Right.
there was just like
Okay.
I was just
That's the
saying
first
this.
thing
I'm
on
like,
the
we're
note.
getting there.
Did
Right.
you call October? I feel like at some point you were like, they're gonna drop it in like
I don't know who
October.
I've said it. I don't know who I said it to. I know I said it to myself, but I was like October. I probably said
Why?
it in the
But why
Discord.
October? They didn't have to do October. Everybody else is doing October.
Because Chris, it's
Nintendo.
fucking witch time. That's
Yeah.
why.
Actually, that's a fair
It's
point.
because
Bayonetta
the reason
deserves
why
to be
is
in
because
October.
it's because no matter who you are, there is a Switch game coming out that month that you're gonna want. Like that's when
Yeah.
Persona 5 hits Switch. That's when Nier hits Switch. That's when freaking
This is the
Bayo 3
problem.
comes out.
This
Like
is the problem.
Yeah.
All three of those games.
and Plague Tale.
Shit. What, Splatoon's like what, right after that? Right before that?
Yeah, I think Splatoon's before.
Like
Splatoon 3 is September 9th.
September.
Oh.
September. When is
So that
Xenoblade?
gives you a solid.
Yeah,
It
like-
is Xenoblade.
Xenoblade's
That's pretty
like
soon.
yeah, Xenoblade's like August at the latest.
Yo, people were saying, "Oh man, Switch hasn't been dropping shit." Now they're like, "All right, hold our dick."
Oh shit. Oh yeah. What is it? You know, Xenoblade 3 is at the end of this month on the 29th.
Yeah. Oh, like that's close.
Yeah.
If I have to get a Xenoblade, it's going to be this one.
It,
Let's say right now, Xenoblade 1 was good. I didn't play 2. 1 was good.
I
But,
wanted
like,
to
many-
try to.
Like many a JRPG though, you have to be willing to engage with it on its rules. Because you know with JRPGs, everyone has to have their weird tweak on the formula.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So while conceptually they all make sense, they don't play the same. So, but it's a lot of fun. And then it's one of the few RPGs that really feels like you and your friends just straight up jumping somebody. Like some of those
Yeah.
attacks are literally just me and the squad are going to jump you now. Run them
the
hand.
scope seems pretty large, which is the only thing that has me a little hesitant because I don't feel like just being that like having to walk that far
Yeah.
in a JRPG right now. You know, I don't think I'm prepared for that mentally at the moment.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Is it all okay?
Because those shits are huge.
Is it really a lot of walking in Xenoblade?
That's your main mode of traversal most of the time.
Yeah, and it's not like an overworld map. You're just in a really big world.
You're just in the overworld. There's no overworld map.
Yeah.
You're just in it.
Yeah, like it's an open world JRPG.
Jesus, that's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, Xenoblade for me, I know it's not, and that's the thing with the Switch kind of lineup. So the interesting thing, between them just dropping Bayonetta's release date in a tweet casually,
Right, that's the other thing. Like
Casually on a Wednesday morning.
right, Wednesday
could
morning.
you just not hold it in any longer? I'm like, I don't fuck about the bus here. Bayo 3 October.
Well, yesterday they just out of nowhere announced a new Kirby game, even though we got a Kirby game early this year. It looks like Kirby's version of Fall Guys.
Yeah, Nintendo's rollout for the past, I don't know, couple of years has just been the strangest thing.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I compared it to the Alien rollout, so we'll probably get full contact by January.
No.
Yeah.
There's no way Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be anywhere remotely close to that.
It could.
Nah.
Oh no, I'm not talking about no Breath of the Wild. I'm talking about Take Me to Your Leader.
It's some
You mean Twitter?
encounter of the third kind.
Yeah.
What if Twitter were just run by aliens?
You know, that would be
Twitter's-
more entertaining than it's just being 95% bots.
Yeah.
Twitter is sentient at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Our measure for sentience requires the ability to reflect upon oneself, to recognize oneself in the mirror, and Twitter cannot do that.
Yeah.
It can recognize
It says,
other things, but it cannot recognize itself.
Yeah. Twitter.
It says I'm a
the cap
dumpster
on this
fire.
app was first
And I
seen
keep
as
growing.
a tweet.
The cap. Yeah.
That's a harsh look at yourself when you realize it's just an app full of people flexing and capping.
I mean, that's
64 hours to beat Xenoblade.
Wasn't that back in the forum era?
Oh,
Were
wait.
people doing that back on Dig?
Tagged. MySpace.
Don't get me started on the MySpace top 8 friends.
Oh,
Repeated.
that was hard.
Ooh.
That's just
You had to sit there and rank your friends. That's just wild.
Dog, and what we were like in middle school when that shit was like, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
You just had to be in middle
think
school and
about
see you
being-
not on, like, sometimes not on your friends like top 8, and you were like, damn, what the fuck did I do?
But imagine
I didn't translate. When
being
did I
in
switch
middle
to
school in
MySpace?
2022 and having your friend subtweeting you on Instagram with a thirst trap. Somehow. This is the kind of fucked up reality we're in. Like MySpace seems quaint. I could post like manga covers, like some Naruto manga
Imagine
covers.
your TikTok
Dog,
blowing up when you're throwing shade.
MySpace had the like most random games on there. They had like a Tonk add-on that me and my friends after school would play and make bets and then like give each other money once we saw each other in school. Like we were
There's a
gambling
MySpace
on-
version of Tom.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this right now. The reason why MySpace, in my opinion, it was one of the top tier social media is because everyone fucking learned HTML because of that shit.
Yeah.
That shit is true.
Everyone was like, I gotta make. Everyone was personalizing their shit.
Mhm.
It was great.
You
it was
had
great.
your loud
everyone's
ass
page.
music
Yeah.
Right,
as soon as someone clicked on your page.
right. Oh my god.
Your Lincoln
Yes.
Park.
You'll be looking for the new
Green Day.
Some
logo.
Papa
Right.
Roach.
You're like, I'm
Yeah,
edgy
oh,
now.
yeah,
Hold on, I gotta
Papa
make everything black. I gotta change my place.
What's the hexadecimal
Right.
code for Blackest
Right.
night.
That's why I was hesitant to move over to Facebook. I was like, I feel like this just isn't as cool. I feel like,
And that's why
Oh.
Tumblr was fun.
Yeah, Tumblr
Yeah.
was hella
Tumblr, 'cause
fun.
you still can do that.
Yeah, Tumblr was hella fun.
Oh, you really did just drop a fucking Chainsaw Man Part 2 animation in the Discord.
I did.
I'm like, what? This
That's just crazy.
shit's
That's
crazy.
fast.
So, to just get the Nintendo stuff out the way, there were rumors that we were going to be getting a full Nintendo Direct sometime soon because they got the partner showcase out the way. But now we've basically gotten to the point that Nintendo has announced it's because Kirby games are Nintendo Direct fodder, 100%. Like every major Nintendo Direct would have like a downloadable Kirby game thrown in the mix somewhere, somehow, for the longest. Like it's been going on since the 3DS days.
Yeah, actually. Shit.
Yeah. If you just type Kirby into the eShop on Switch, 3DS,
I didn't even have
or
to think
Wii U,
about it. They're cranking them shits out consistently.
And so they tweeted that out. They tweeted out Bayonetta and they tweeted out the Splatoon special edition Switch. They tweet like I really don't feel like we're getting a first party Nintendo Direct probably for the rest of the year. Because
Damn,
they
really?
kind of have their slate stacked
Yeah,
out.
actually, everything got release dates. Xenoblades,
Right.
Bayonetta,
Makes
Xenoblade, Bayonetta, Kirby,
Splatoon,
Breath of the Wild got delayed.
Yeah.
delayed.
Yeah.
How could it be a delayed if we never got a release date?
Because it was like a release
They said
year
it would
they
take
gave
longer.
at some point, and they were like, I think the release year was 2022. That like, when and then so when they showed the original trailer was 2020 or 2021, and there was a year 2022 on the trailer, and then they came out this year with the second trailer, and were like, yeah, it's getting pushed. Don't hold your breath. Of the Wild. It worked on somebody. That's a win. That is a dub.
All right. Yeah.
God, I'm a sucker for a good dad joke.
All right. So, speaking of being suckers, apparently people on Twitter just think everybody who plays video games are suckers because
They are.
Bandai Namco legitimately got hit with a ransomware attack, and people, to piggyback off of the news of that, they're like, oh yeah, here goes a slide of all the games they plan to announce in 2023. So I'm going to go over this leak. Keep in mind this is 100% fake, and some of the logos used in this are literal fan-made logos
Yeah.
that are other places on the internet. So for
does look
Q1
convincing.
fiscal year 2023, Armored Core and Dragon Ball The Breakers, which Dragon Ball The Breakers is a legitimate game. Then they're saying fiscal.
Oh wait, that's the
Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight. Right.
Yeah, but Dead by Daylight apparently already has really good Resident Evil stuff and is getting an Attack on Titan crossover.
I'm
So
gonna be 100 here. Is
Dead by
Dead
Daylight has a really
Daylight
good
is actually
Silent
pretty
Hill
good.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
I
got,
mean,
they've actually been
all their
cranking out their
crossovers are really good.
Right.
right,
Between Silent
They
Hill,
got a dating
Resident
sim.
Evil, horror classics.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, there's a Dead by Daylight dating sim.
Yeah, there is.
What-
Ain't Pyramid?
Why
Can't you
not?
date Pyramid Head in that game?
Yeah. Pyramid Head is one of the bosses in the game.
no, he's saying, can you date
Oh.
in?
I'm pretty.
Do you really want to date James's like
I mean, if they'll let you date Jason, I think they'll let you date Jason. Why not?
Jason just needed some therapy.
Don't. Well, let me.
Okay, they made the Huntress extra buff. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the Huntress design of this game. They made her extra buff. I'm okay with this.
Yeah, Dead by Daylight fans are feasting.
Mm-hmm.
So they
I mean, that's
showed
one of those games that have been like, those have been one of those live service games that has been consistently just doing well, like handling its business, doing its thing. Like every live service game, not all the time it's been good, but for the most part, it's just been doing its thing, minding its own business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's big on Twitch. I know Lana, she plays. I actually have it, like, it was free on PlayStation Plus, like, forever ago, or free through something else. Somehow, I have base Dead by Daylight, and it was one of the few games that had a free PS5 upgrade early on in the generation, so I know back when I had under 10 games. Y'all, I'm over 125 digital PS5 games.
125 digital PS5.
Yeah, my
games.
last check-in was like 100, but then PlayStation Plus Premium came out, and I downloaded stuff to try it out. Like, and so a lot of the PS1 games are classified as PS5 games. So when I go to that list now,
I
it's
guess
just
that
absurd.
technically counts.
I mean, when I go to my PS5 and select PS5 software, like in my library,
That pops up.
yeah, like Resident Evil Director's Cut, Siphon Filter,
Nice.
all the just random shit. But so to stay on the Bandai Namco quote unquote leak, Little Nightmares 3, Dragon Ball Fighters Super.
Super? Come on, get the fuck out of the face.
Why would it call it Super?
Because-
It would be Super
Get the-
Dragon Ball Fighters.
Because
the Super would
Toei-
go before the Dragon Ball
No, it
Fighters.
Dragon Ball
Dragon Ball Fighter Supers.
Dragon Ball Superhero is a thing.
Wait. What?
This name is just stupid enough to actually be the name. Like, somebody, this might be the only valid thing in this leak because
Oh, yeah, Dragon Ball Superhero. Yeah, that's the new movie that's coming out.
right. So if you have something as stupidly named as that as one of your tentpole releases in the I could totally see them doing Dragon Ball Fighter Z Super. Because
No.
Dragon Ball The Breakers doesn't exactly make
I don't
sense.
see. I can't see them making another fighting game right now.
Yeah, no.
I don't see Atlas doing it. And if Atlas, I mean not Atlas, fucking
Arxis.
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 Mhm.
Thank
Well,
you.
Arc System works because Arxis is a different thing. Yes, it's two different things. Arc System Works has the red logo. Arxis has a blue logo. They both make fighting games, but it's different fighting games.
Wait, who made Team Red made fighters, right? Yeah, so that would be System Works then. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
And I mean,
Yeah, they're
Team
doing Guilty
Red-
Gear,
Yeah,
like-
Team Red is very busy with Guilty Gear. We got a whole new season. Like, they're relaunching the game to be like, all right, we got to give them all the season 1 DLC because that should have been in the game day 1. But now y'all are about to get the real shit.
Right. This is when I'm going to actually finally get Guilty Gear. When we get Guilty Gear, what's this one?
Striver.
ST Strive. What else do you like to call this shit? There was Guilty Gear, Guilty
Xrd
Gear
Sun.
X.
No, it'd be stirred. It'd be stirred.
Midnight Carnival.
That pot was stirred.
Yeah,
Local
Midnight
Roco
Carnival was that
Midnight-
shit.
Loco Roco Midnight Carnival available on the 19th. Probably by the time you're hearing this on PlayStation
Accent
Plus
Core.
Extra.
Definitely.
Or maybe
Plus
just
Shit, I didn't know they
PR.
made another Monument Valley
Monument.
Is that Monument Valley 2 or 3?
2.
Oh yeah, 2's been out for a minute.
I was just checking through Steam real quick, and it's like, oh hey, here's both. The Monument Valley games are like $7 right now. They were good.
Playable on Steam Deck, hopefully.
There's no way it won't be playable on Steam Deck. Speaking of that, I need my fucking Steam Deck.
Did you actually buy it?
I put the deposit on it.
Nice.
All right, let me get through the rest of this fake list.
You got this.
Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth 2, doubt. Then Q3.
I see that.
Cyber Sleuth because Cyber Sleuth 1 was pretty good.
Digimon Survive is about to drop.
But I'm saying, what I'm saying is, like, in terms of believability, the most believable thing on here is Cyber Sleuth
existing at some point.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If
I don't believe this list to be real, but I feel like some of these things could happen.
I feel like
and that's why they made them, because it's believable.
Right, yeah, everything on this list is believable. Elden Ring, so Q3 fiscal year 2023, they said it would be Elden Ring, Barbarians of the Badlands, Tales of Ascension, and Tekken 8.
That's, like I said, the only two that I technically could be believable in my opinion are the name of the Elden Ring DLC and Cyber Sleuth 2. Nothing else is like remotely believable.
I'm just looking at this in a time frame type of deal.
Yeah.
And
I'm talking in concept of everything. Time frame, what it is. I'm talking about in context of everything. In my opinion, the only thing on this list that's remotely believable is Digimon in the name of the Elden Ring.
I'm going to ask a
DLC.
stupid question, but why is Little Nightmares 3 not believable?
yeah, like all of these things, if I were to put on like my like non-podcast gamer goggles and look at this, like I could totally believe this because it's been a few years since Tales of Arise. If they had another team working on Tales of Ascension, they could have made that happen. Tekken 7 has been out for eons. Little Nightmares 3, like that team, they have to have been working on something since Little Nightmares 2. And Little Nightmares sells ridiculously well.
Yeah.
So
it's a solid game.
Well,
Dragon Ball FighterZ also.
The reason why Little Nightmares 3, I do not believe it, is simply because of the turnaround time.
I mean, yeah,
Little
it did
Nightmares
come
2
out.
Literally came out fucking last year.
Yeah, February 10th.
Wasn't there something with the team that made it? It was like the team or like somebody left or they lost I'm not sure, but there was something about like the next one. They don't know if like Bandai Namco owns the IP for it, but like the team itself that's making it won't be doing the next one if they do more. I think that was the story around that. I'm not like a Little Nightmares nigga, so I don't know. But that sounds familiar.
They've already announced that they're working on something new. They did so in May, but I'm not entirely sure that's in Little Nightmares 3.
Yeah, they would have said they're working on Little Nightmares 3. They wouldn't have said something new.
They said, they dropped a Twitter thing in May where they said, we've been busy. Presumably, they've been busy. It's probably a vibe check for something new, but I don't think it's Little Nightmares 2. I think they're doing something original. Well, let me rephrase. Without Bandai Namco.
Oh.
Yeah, because I mean...
well, apparently Tarzer's Studios came out and said they're moving on from the series and they're owned by Embracer Group, while the IP is owned by Little Nightmares 3. So
boom, that's what it was.
Bandai Namco.
Yeah, Bandai Namco. Yeah.
Bamco.
So it's still possible for them to make one, but is at that point be completely different.
It would be another group making it because Bandai Namco.
And then to have that at Q2 23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way: if that actually shows up, it's probably I would expect a lot of expectations.
Like an announcement, and then maybe
maybe a little teaser. If they showed like a little teaser or hey, we're actually
if this was a trailer, I looked at this list more as this is when they're going to announce this shit.
If you don't read up at top where it says titles planned for 2023 release.
But that's me trying to rationalize this list being capped.
Yeah. So the last three.
Oh, and Anton, one more thing. Cyber Sleuth and Story aren't made by the same team.
Yeah, but they wouldn't want to. Like, Story has been in development for. Not Story, Survive. Digimon Survive has been in. That is the big Digimon game people have been waiting on for a while. I remember when they announced it and they're like, this is going to be our next big foray into Digimon. Like, Cyber Sleuth, let's keep it real, is a budget title.
But also, Survive comes out in 2 weeks.
Right. They wouldn't, within 6 months, they would not put out another Digimon game to try and cut the knees out from under or have people mistake Digimon Survive for Digimon Story. Like, they wouldn't.
I don't think that would even be possible. I'm going to tell you the honest God truth. I don't think.
So when Grandma walks into GameStop and asks for the Digimon game, and they're like, we have both of these, and she asks which one's newer, and they get Cyber Sleuth.
See, all right. I think it's time for this argument. I think it's time for this argument to die because Grandma's got FaceTime now, and they're gonna be like, "Baby, which one of these you wanted?"
I even got FaceTime. Grandma ordered that shit offline and went and picked it up at the store. Grandma didn't even pick it up at the store. She sent Timmy to do it.
True.
She sent him a fucking gift card from Amazon. I was like, go ahead and get that game you wanted, baby. That's just not valid anymore. It's not. It's not.
I'll be honest.
It's not.
You would literally have to ask somebody
Straight cash.
who works.
Like, I'm not dealing with this technological bullshit. Straight cash. Straight cash.
Straight cash, baby. It's $100.
She'd be like, "Here's $100, baby. I'll drive you to the GameStop. It's all right." That's
So the last 3 games on this list, all 3 of which are completely believable to me, but I have a feeling if we're going to get continuations of any of these franchises, it's going to be sooner than Tekken 8 or the next Tales game. We got Code Vein 2, One Punch Man Fighters Association, and Dragon Ball Universe 3.
Fuck no.
What, you don't think we're getting another One Punch Man?
Oh, fuck no.
Game?
That last one sold terribly, and they delisted that. Not delisted it, but they took their servers down like not even within a year. It feels like.
Yeah,
that shit was,
One Punch Man just wasn't
bad.
property for that. I'm just gonna say it right now.
Yeah.
One Punch Man.
I respect them for trying it, but they also should have known better and just made.
So,
they should have picked any other franchise other than One Punch Man.
Do y'all think we're going to get another One Punch Man game or a bad Bandai Namco Jujutsu Kaisen game?
I would say I personally think we would get a Shonen Jump All Stars game with Saitama in it before we got either of those 2 games.
No, JJK is too popular for them not to.
I know JJK is popular, but the thing about JJK is I think we won't start seeing JJK games until after the second season's out. That's my thing. Yeah, I don't think they would actually start even talking about JJK games until after the second season.
All right. Shout out to Alana. I'm not going to butcher her last name. Captain Velvet Meteor brings Jump Plus manga heroes to Switch this July. Slime Life, Hell's Paradise, Kaiju number 8. It looks like a grid-based.
Oh yeah.
Grid-based RTS.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that, and I was like, "Wait, hold on."
Right.
Jump Plus.
It has Spy Family stuff.
That means Don to Don is free game for them too.
Yeah,
Chainsaw what I'm saying?
Man.
I would that right there.
But this is coming out next month.
I know, but that's that goes right back to my point. I say we would see something like that before we'd see either of those 2 games. Next month is before either of those.
Let's see.
But yeah, I don't see another One Punch Man. I'll say this right now, is they have yet, in my opinion, to truly make one of those arena fighters good. You know, like they're entertaining as me and my friends are going to whack each other with our favorite action figure characters, but I don't think they've made an arena fighter like truly good.
See, I, as the person who's bought and enjoyed and completely hated the most arena fighters out of everybody on the podcast.
I'm glad you completed that.
I'm
completed that statement.
That's okay. Let's just start with this. What do you think the best arena fighter is? Let's just start with that one. Ever made.
Oh fuck!
Not currently.
One of those Naruto games on GameCube for sure. Best.
Oh yeah.
I don't count those because those are regular ass fighting games. Those are arena fighters. Those are regular ass fucking
the
fighters.
Naruto games on GameCube were actually really good fighting games.
Were regular ass.
So were the
1v1
Ultimate Ninja
fighters.
Storm games like
the ones that were like
Heroes,
free for all. Like you can fight 1v1 v1.
Yeah, that was Clash of Ninja.
That's an arena. That's an arena fighter.
It wasn't an arena fighter.
It was a regular one.
No, Clash of Ninja was not an arena fighter.
Ninja. Are you sure you're not thinking of the Storm games?
The Storm games are the arena fighters.
Yeah, but
Storm 3
there is such thing as a 2D arena fighter because Naruto Ultimate Ninja Heroes on the PSP slept on sub-series. That shit hit.
I loved Ultimate Ninja.
Ultimate Ninja Heroes because it's Ultimate Ninja Storm. Ultimate Ninja were the PS2 games. Ultimate Ninja Heroes were the PSP games, and Ultimate Ninja Storm were the PS3 and PS4 games. And now everything else because that fucking collection gets.
Yes, I do remember Ninja Heroes, and I 100% Ninja Heroes.
Oh yeah,
I 100% at that game.
I don't think I ever played the first one, but 2 and 3 definitely.
Oh, I freaking the first one. I 100% at the first one.
I think
there's fourth one on PS. Wait, no, I don't think that's real. I don't think that's real.
No, the team that was working on that ended up going and working on Ultimate Ninja Storm on PS3, and then continued the Storm. Because all these are CyberConnect 2 games.
Ultimate Ninja Heroes 4 is what? Apparently it's real.
Wait, what?
Ultimate Ninja Heroes 4. What?
Got me looking it up. On Vita? No, this is cap. This is 100%.
Right, I'm saying it looks like I'm saying like exactly.
PS4 and Vita. Am I about to have to import a fucking Vita game again? I thought I was done with this.
You don't have to.
No, it's Ultimate Ninja Heroes 4.
Right.
The sheer power of will.
You didn't know it existed.
I didn't know it existed until right now. Like,
I need it. That's how it just starts foaming at the mouth.
Anyway. Bandai Namco League. It's stupid. It's bullshit. Like not a single thing on it is going to be happening anytime soon. At best we'll get
I would fist fight for some Elden Ring DLC. Yo, I really fucked with Elden Ring. Like
you caught it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I got the it. I kind of want to go back and play it like some more.
Did you beat it?
Do a lot of this. I beat it. There's so much shit I didn't do though, and I actually did a lot of shit. There's so much more I need to do. Like I got Halleck Tree stuff with Melania. I still got to go kill the Lord of Blood. If I want the platinum, I need one more playthrough, and I think like a good handful of bosses left.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
That's why I still haven't beat it yet, because I keep running around like I think I've done all of the whatchamacallit bosses, the one that are in like those round little circular areas in the middle of the map. Mm-hmm. What are they called? Like Omnigools or some shit like that?
Mm-hmm.
Omnigools.
Yeah, I
I've
forgot
done,
what
like-
those are called. I haven't done a lot of those, honestly.
I've
A
done
lot of the
most them.
dragons.
I've not touched the dragon yet. I need to get
Ran
that
past
fucking
them.
key to get into the academy.
Oh, you just gotta
Oh,
sneak
yeah.
past the dragon.
Oh yeah, you definitely didn't do all of the the things yet.
Well, I didn't do remotely any of the things. I'm still in the fucking castle.
Oh, I'm talking about the the little circular joints.
Omnigol.
There's
Oh,
a
I said I
bunch-
did most of them.
That
there's a
you've
bunch of them
encountered so
shits.
far.
Mm-hmm.
That map is
Yeah.
fucking massive. You're gonna be like,
Yeah.
huh, wow, this map is huge. And you're gonna say that and you're like well into the end of the game. What the fuck?
Look, every time I play that game, not in the castle. Anytime I do anything that's not in the castle, I'm like, why is this map getting bigger? Why is this
Stormville
map
Castle?
getting bigger?
It's not just that it's big, it's also like in depth. Like there's so many layers to each like aspect. Like you end up in like a dungeon and it just keeps fucking going. Or
No.
like you're in a mine cavern or some shit. Or you just end up underground. You're like, yo, where the hell am I? And you're being assaulted by giant walking ants that snipe you.
Okay. Speaking of that, fuck those sniper ant looking motherfuckers when you
Oh,
take
God.
the fucking treasure chest to get to the area to get your fucking meteor staff. Fuck them and fuck their mother.
Useless.
Yeah, you just gotta grab it and you just gotta like get
You gotta dip.
you just gotta
You just
run.
gotta push.
You just gotta run.
Just gotta
We
fuck-
got
gotta
Naruto Ultimate Ninja Heroes 4 is a concept.
Okay.
For some reason, it is on
Thank you.
multiple wikis.
About that makes me right. You see why I was confused. I feel better knowing that
You said we just got
I could go
We
back
got
to my
God.
comfortable life.
Y'all got
on live podcasting.
Hey.
Hey.
So I'm looking. There were 4 Ultimate Ninja Heroes games. It was Ultimate Ninja Heroes, Ultimate Ninja Heroes 2, Ultimate Ninja Heroes 3, and Ultimate Ninja Legends.
Oh.
Or I can't even get like a good picture of this Legends thing because I was looking on like a super shady eBay listing because I was already on eBay trying to price out this Ultimate Ninja Heroes 4 thing. I'm just getting a shit ton of Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. And Ultimate Ninja 4 for the PS2. And not even like an NTSC version, a PAL version. Oh, there goes the NTSC version. I'm not paying $32 for a PS2 game. Sorry.
We all know the next anime game we're getting is Bleach.
Please.
I mean,
And probably like Demon Slayer DLC.
Oh yeah, Demon
Honestly-
Slayer DLC's been announced. Like we're going to get the next game like within the next couple of years. I'd say they'd probably release it to coincide with not the season that's coming up, but the next season.
The next season. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Because Tengen's being dropped as DLC for the first one. I thought they'd use the momentum behind Tengen to like start off a new game, you know? But
Oh, fuck. Nah. There's only like 2 characters.
the game has like 8 characters. Like all they need is 2 more, and it's damn near double the fucking roster, you know?
Exactly. That's why
They
they'll make them
literally
DLC instead.
made alternate costumes for characters, alternate slots with the exact same
Not just-
moveset.
Not just that, but then also remember that they were like, hey, manga readers, remember this last chapter? Here's some skins for here's some characters to fill out that game for you.
Those
Yeah.
weren't even references to that.
Yeah. God.
Because those are different
No,
characters in the last
No, those
chapter.
are
That's like a running like little side like gag from like the end of the chapters or like the end of the episodes. It's like them in high school.
Yeah,
The last chapter of the series had them in high school.
That wasn't them.
Yeah.
Technically, not them.
Oh, it's their descendants.
Right.
Same
But
face, different hat.
This is legit them.
Yeah.
Like
I
actually,
felt like if they actually, I feel like if we got a one shot of that of how they were designed in that last chapter, it would have been exactly the characters that are in that game, like a dead ass 1-to-1. I believe it.
I have the last volume in Demon Slayer and the Demon Slayer game. I could go through the effort of looking at them.
No, I'm not talking about the entirety of the last volume. I'm literally talking about that last chapter. Like, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but this is
those
not
are
that.
like versions of them.
I know,
These
but I feel like I know. But what I'm saying is, I feel like if they were written, those characters were written, it would have been a 1-to-1 for the running gag that is in that game. That's what I'm saying.
Well, the characters in the game are references to, like, you know, the post-chapter notes and stuff.
I know exactly those things, and
Yeah. So, but those are a reference to those things, not to the final chapter.
I know, and I'm saying is if the final chapter was taken as a series, it would have just been that gag book. It would have literally just been the running sketch thing. That's what I'm saying.
I need them to make a anime out of the Soul Eater running gag of sketches. Because that shit, I was like, this is...
Isn't that Soul Eater not?
No, that is not what Soul Eater not is. The Soul Eater, like, artist sketches things were about the mangaka and his staff. It was like a slice of life of mangaka assistant type deal.
Okay.
But yeah, I think we can officially say that this Bandai Namco is 100% leak is 100% fake. I mean, it's a good thought exercise going over this. Like, we're really like able to, you know.
I would like to see most of these. That's the thing about it is, if they were true, I would be fine with seeing most of them.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I mean, I would have zero problem. The ones that I'd actually play Armored Core, even though I don't think Armored Core is that close. I'd play a new Dragon Ball Fighters. I'm 100%ing that Elden Ring DLC. I'd play Tekken 8, and I'd probably buy Code Vein 2 several years after it comes out and just not do anything with it like I did with the first game.
Okay, Code Vein 2 is like, I see them making that for sure.
Yeah.
I can even see that coming.
See, it's going to actually be called Code
announced.
Artery, and...
Oh
my god.
Shit. Yeah.
So...
I could... Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
We can actually move on. I was going to say, Little Nightmares 3, now that I know the studio that was behind it is no longer with Bandai, I don't know if I would want another company to come in.
Well, like...
Just because...
Bandai doesn't own From, but they publish... That's the thing about Bandai Namco.
Right.
They
publish them, but they're like, they have the IP of Little Nightmares.
Right, and we've seen what they do when they have the IP to something that we like.
Yeah.
Shit, they're still better than Ubisoft.
Ooh.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens with it.
No, I mean, like, Ubisoft is literally delisting games. Like, you can't even access Assassin's Creed Liberation anymore. That's just gone.
That was a misconception. That
is it?
Actually, yeah.
Is it not?
No, look it up. Like, actually, go on Steam and try and buy that game right now. Because they even changed the wording on the, like, warning on Steam. Because they were going to delist it. And then part of the language that seemed to be due to a mistranslation was that you would no longer be able to access the game whatsoever. So not only are they giving the game away for free on PlayStation Plus Extra.
Okay, what was it was Liberation. Thing. I
Liberation
I
HD. What did?
Okay, yeah, I see it. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna. So nothing's forever. This is like nobody cares about Assassin's Creed Liberation HD. But it's the principle.
Right. I bring it up specifically because this is the part of the piracy argument that I agree with, where it's like, yes, we should be able to take these games and store them for preservation. Because once again, nothing's forever. And these companies can come and delist these games whenever they want. So for the sake of that, yes, we should rip a copy of the games we've already paid for. But once again, my beef with that conversation always comes with the fact that a lot of times we only see it brung up with brand spanking new games to get it around.
So out of all the games that I own digital licenses to that have been delisted, people immediately jumped due to what seemed like a mistranslation in a fucking warning on a Steam page that you were like, oh, the digital apocalypse is coming. Like,
hey, I'll be 100 here. Ubisoft has no goodwill from me. Just absolutely zero goodwill. Meaning, if I see a story of Ubisoft, I'm going to assume that it's negative.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was a negative story, but it was based off of like a false pretense.
Right. And I'll give Ubisoft that it was built up of false pretense. Effectively changes nothing about my personal feelings towards them and the situation, though. You know?
Those are valid.
I actually played a Ubisoft game semi-extensively this week. So I was like, I need to mess around with PlayStation Plus Premium. Like, I have it until November. I might downgrade to Extra by then, but...
The fuck is Smite doing?
No.
I'm sorry.
We're not gonna. Nope. We're not. Nope. I saw it. No.
Last season was Slipknot.
What?
Wait.
Hold up. I need more context.
Okay.
Smite,
Battlegrounds of the Gods.
The MOBA?
Yes, the MOBA has been doing crossover events with various licenses for the past couple of seasons. Currently, they're doing a Nickelodeon's one. The last one was fucking Slipknot.
Okay.
All right. So looking at Smite crossovers, they've crossed over with Ruby, Avatar, Nickelodeon Avatar, not James Cameron Avatar.
Well, they're doing a Nickelodeon thing right now, so I'm not surprised that they went back. That they're
They did TMNT, they did Stranger Things, they did Transformers, they did Rambo, they did Rocko's Modern Life, they did Invader Zim, they did Rocko's Modern Life, Invader Zim, Danny Phantom, My Life as a Teenage Robot, and Ren and Stimpy are the part of the upcoming Nickelodeon crossover. The Danny Phantom thing is just like kind of especially cursed. So.
Oh God. Is there
Is
there something?
Yeah, we got to see it now.
Come on.
I'm trying to find like a good image of what I saw.
That's the thing about it. It's just like that's the thing about it is the art style isn't bad. Like that's actually a pretty cool shell shaded art style they got. But looking at it clash with the weird like pseudo realism of everything else just makes it you know what, it really does feel like a crossover episode between the old crossover episodes where they would just not adapt the characters to the other show's art style.
What are you talking about? The Jimmy Timmy Power Hour was peak fiction.
Not that one.
No. Okay.
No,
Jimmy looked fine in the Timmy world, but Timmy looked like shit in the Jimmy world.
Yeah, accurate.
Yeah.
I have a DVD of that somewhere.
But also, the greatest crossover of all time
was
is
peak,
the 20 Red Rangers. That's the greatest crossover of all time.
Oh, which one?
The what was it? 20 Red Rangers?
Where was all the Red Rangers?
Yeah, where they
All the Red
straight up had
Rangers.
20 Red Rangers show up to run your shit. That was amazing.
That's intimidating.
Who's in charge?
They all are.
The current Red Ranger.
No one's in charge. Everyone's getting jumped.
Right.
All you see is red Tims everywhere.
They're just hive mind, you know. They no thoughts. It's just all the same.
Just look. We're all Rangers. We know what to do. Stomp out the guys not in red. If they're not wearing red, they get stomped out.
Nobody. Bloods. Yes.
All right.
shit.
So, Sea of Stars and Inscription are coming to PlayStation. PlayStation
Good.
did another one of those random. Oh, it's the middle of the week, so we're gonna drop 7 indie games over the one every 15 minutes, and so they did 7 indie games, but the 2 standouts are Sea of Stars and Inscription. And Sea of Stars is not what I thought it was. Like, for some reason, like, in my mind's eye, Sea of Stars was something else, but apparently this is...
Those new satellite photos.
Sea of Stars is the Chrono Trigger inspired JRPG from the team that made The Messenger.
It looks good. And also, Madrid, those photos are fucking sick.
Yeah, those photos are fucking sick.
You can
I
tell
love getting new space
who
photos.
spends too much
Oh yeah,
time
I'm about
on
to fuck with
Twitter
Sea
and
of
who
Stars.
doesn't.
Shit, Jerome posted them in the Discord.
The
No,
shit
them
post?
being memed.
Yeah.
No. Oh,
like-
them being memed on. Yeah, that came shortly after.
I can't even see those pictures without assuming there's a meme.
The stars?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How do you meme?
crazy.
How do you meme stars?
Just
Oh man, the Twitter devil was gonna hit different.
Oh wait, I mean, I definitely saw one for Final Fantasy.
yeah, you can tell when corporations are memeing it that it's done run its meme course.
Yeah.
Used to be the rule. If a corporation started doing the joke was dead.
It's happening too quick now.
Oh, it's because corporations have gotten wise and actually decided to hire some of them psychopaths.
Yep.
All right, so Sunbreak has crossed over 3 million copies. So there's the Elgato Pack 3. It's been 2 weeks at this point that the game's been out, and Madrid, you beat Malzinos, but you haven't beat the game yet.
I haven't beat the game yet, but I just put Malzeno in the dirt. Malzeno is just Hueco Mundo Ichigo. Like before he leaves to go back to Kurikura Town, like you know, like right when he first got there, just nice, he's strong, you know what I'm saying? You got your Getsuga Tensho, you got your Bankai. You fucking flash stepping
Right,
everywhere.
You can Shunpo. What more do you need?
You know what
You
I'm
can
saying?
use
Your
Pharaoh.
cape's up here flowing in the wind and shit. Yeah. That's just nasty.
Yeah. Hearing y'all play Sunbreak made me go, you know what? I'll play some Monster Hunter again. And I've been playing some Monster Hunter again.
Nice.
It's hitting.
How close
The
are you to
switch
Sunbreak?
skills.
Nowhere close. I only did I started playing yesterday and I only did 5-6 hunts. I'm doing the urgent quest to hit Village 5.
Oh. I didn't do any village quests until I had finished pretty much all the hub quests.
No, not Village 5, Hub 5. Hub 5, that's where I'm at. Hub 5, I still need to do
so
a bunch of stuff to finish it.
You're in high rank.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, you're getting through then.
But yeah,
Oh, yeah.
so there's the Elgato pack. They did Elgato packs 1 and 2 when they hit 2 million a week after the release, and now that they've hit 3 million, they're doing another one. Gives you 30 Dust of Life, 30 Herbal Powders, 30 Demon Powders, or 15 Demon Powders, 15 Hard Shell Powders, and 10 Friend Vouchers. In case you don't have friends. Because I am, like, stacked with Friend Vouchers.
What are those for?
Melding.
Oh, it gets food for your friends? Or, oh, shit.
I think it's like melding. Unfortunately, they don't have the like actual like meal vouchers the way they did in Iceborne and
In World?
GU. But
Yeah, those are clutch. Like, yo, y'all ate yet? No. All right, popping a voucher. My nigga.
popping a voucher. All right. So the last major story that I want to get into, and we'll keep it spoiler free for this week, but just know you've been warned. Chainsaw Man is back. We got
Praise the vroom vroom.
Oh my god. It dropped so casually.
Right.
I was at work reading
never
Naruto and that shit just popped up on my screen. Chainsaw Man, it's out now. I was like, oh, let me go check it out. As soon as I click on the chapter, I get to the first page. I'm like, yeah, it's back. And I try to swipe to the next one. It was like, ooh, about that. Try reloading. I'm like, dog, it's been 10 seconds. Fucking crashing. The app continued to crash for like the next hour or so.
Yeah, I didn't get
It probably
really
wasn't even
till
an
the end of the
hour.
day. Just because I didn't.
It was
have
like half
time,
an
I was
hour.
like, I need to be able to sit down and read this.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to.
Bird and War by Tatsuki Fujimoto.
It is. There's a few things that you can immediately point out that are good signs or indicators going forward. One, this series is technically on Jump Plus now. So even like the subject matter of this chapter and like this execution was even darker than usual. So it's like, okay, he kind of has more free reign now, and it's not like it's reined in.
When you say darker, because I have not read it yet, are we talking about like Fire Punch levels of dark, or is he still like I've matured past that?
Man.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still Chainsaw Man, but it's like, okay, here are guts being ripped out in a way that's a little more grotesque than it was prior, you know?
Fun.
Or like, oh yeah, I don't want to spoil anything,
Yeah.
but just once you read it, you'll be like, oh okay, yeah, they're on some shit. But like you can tell he's been like really honing his craft and like
I mean,
he's kind of perfected his style.
Look
Exactly.
at the 3 one-shots he's dropped. Like literally, he did the I'm going to practice my ability to make you cry with Look Back.
Yep.
Then he was like, we could still have fun with this with Goodbye Airy. And then he was like, hey, I know you enjoy analyzing shit, but read the fucking manga with just listen to the song. Like, you know, like.
Yeah. Goodbye Airy made me cry too. But it was about like moms and stuff. But yeah, yeah, he's definitely like, and he also has conditioned us to be used to like his lens on life, like his jokes, the dark comedic timing, and the fucking pacing. Like the pacing's regular show pacing.
The thing that makes Chainsaw Man so good is that it's just like, it really feels like it's just some silly little comedy show until it's not.
Until it's not.
Until it's.
And even then, like.
and then even there'll be the levity.
Even in some serious moments, it's like, okay, hand grenade. I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
what the fuck?
Well, I'm not waiting till fucking Sunday to read this chapter.
There's no point. There's no point, and that's the other thing. Well, I know this was a welcome back chapter, so it was long, but like,
well, also like setting up
those
the new
Jump Plus series, those Jump Plus series, they're not like the page length isn't as typical or as rigid as
like the Jump
everything in the
Plus
magazine.
series
And you got more flexibility.
Yeah, they get more time. They get their release cadence can be a lot more weird. Like the way, just because I think the only two Jump Plus ones that I read are Chainsaw Man and Kaiju number 8. And both of those kind of have like their release structure is very different than JJ
like Kaiju number 8 every 3 weeks. I think he's on like every 3 weeks and then 1 week off.
Then what's freaking I know Boruto's monthly. I know fucking
Boruto's
Blue
monthly.
Exorcist is monthly. Those two are both monthly. I need Blue Exorcist to stop being fucking monthly. And speaking of that, when the fuck is the Gray Man coming back?
After Hunter x Hunter.
I was about to say when the Arthur's health, when she feels better.
No, the thing about her is hers is more. She's just been taking her time getting it done, because like the last stuff that I read is lit. Like, oh,
Zombie Powder is only 26 chapters. I might read that. I've been fiending for some Bleach. All these interviews they've been dropping.
Oh, that was dope. Like it was the Japanese voice actor and Johnny Young Bosch. They were just like going back and forth reading Ichigo lines. It was super pure. But this Chainsaw Man though.
Yeah. The thing is,
the point is, read it.
Been doing interviews.
Yeah, he's a wild boy.
Oh wait, okay, so Volume 27's out for the Gray Man.
It's good. I have volumes 1 through 3 on my shelf, and at some point, I need to go.
I got another manga haul on its way.
I mean, I literally today got Kaiju number 8, volume 3, and Soul Eater Perfect Edition, volume 7.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna pull up to Barney's and Noble's this weekend.
Oh, I got a million shipping me stuff since I don't have my Barnes and Noble anymore. Fucking assholes.
Oh, it's gone?
Yeah. Okay, another store got the space right out from under them before they could renew their lease. Someone came in and jacked the spot from them. The Barnes and Noble.
That's what I was gonna go to.
It's gone. And Hodgepodge is gone. And Hodgepodge is gone.
Hodgepodge is gone?
Yes.
Damn.
Pain.
What
is the gone, one? My Barnes and Noble's gone. Like, I'm in pain.
The one in Camp
is the one down the street still open?
Oh, Hodgepodge. Okay, the only location of Hodgepodge that closed is the Reynoldstown one.
Was that the one right next to Chi-Chi's?
Yeah.
Fuck. Hate to see it.
Right.
Wait, there was a Barnes and Nobles in Camp Creek?
There used to be one. It's a weave shop now.
It's a weave shop. For a second, I thought you said weeb. I was like, okay. Yeah, I'll check that.
No.
I mean, that's specific, but I'll check it out.
It's a supply store, and they keep their wigs. I have a picture on my phone somewhere of like
in glass cases.
Yeah, but you know the children's section in Barnes and Noble with like the trees and like all the like characters and shit on the wall. The wall is still like that. It's just a bunch of wigs in glass cases. Like they still have the like you step down into the kids area.
Yo, that's some Atlanta shit for your ass.
Straight up.
Straight up. Damn, that's wild.
So yeah, if you ever want to just see something really wild, go to what used to be the Barnes and Nobles in Camp Creek. But yeah, I think the good ones that are left are the one on Peachtree and the one by Cumberland Mall.
Shit, at that point, I might as well just find like.
At that point, you might as well just order off of like off these stores online.
Yeah, half price books or something.
Heck, I got the first 2 volumes of Waterkoi and the first volume of Succubus X Hitman coming from Books A Million.
Books A Million manga section was always better than Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, the only problem was
They
where
had
the fuck
ecchi.
was there a Books A Million at?
In Savannah, there was a Barnes and Noble at the mall, and then across the street, there was a Books A Million. We would walk from the mall to the Books A Million just to read manga.
I think the closest one to here was Gwinnett in like the Mall of Georgia.
I also don't know if either one of those are still open. I
Right.
can't promise.
The Borders that got turned into a wine store out by Cumberland Mall. I remember I listened to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy in that Borders one time.
Nice. That's a vibe.
It's like all of the lights. There's a line we met at Borders, and so had to go there and listen to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Dude, this hit different, yay.
Right? Oh shit! I'm in that Borders.
I wish Ye were at
Borders.
that
Oh my
Borders.
god, they're taking orders.
I mean, I think that's it for this week. You know, we've been going a decent amount of time. And we're really going to just devolve. Oh, the fucking Burn the Witch Blu-ray is coming out, so that's on the wish list.
See, we've turned from a gaming podcast to an anime podcast.
Look, it's not.
Also,
our
I
fault
ordered-
that the
It
game-
happens.
I
on
ordered the
Bleach.
special edition volume 1 for Bleach that they're re-releasing.
What the fuck? I need links.
I didn't see it.
No. I work too
got
much
you.
to see cool shit. I was the last person
I
to
saw it on
realize the new
Twitter, like, at
Chainsaw Man
night.
came out.
Oh, the 20th anniversary paperback?
Yep.
All right. Remember, you can follow us all collectively around the internet. I need to go make some poor manga decisions. CheesyControllerPodcast.com. Follow me on Twitter at Anton63X is Chris.
You can follow me at Chef and Chris.
Jalen.
Squid Bishop.
Madrid.
Speedwagon X.
Where the new episodes of 3 Piece at, by the way?
In the chamber.
This has been a No It's Good
The Chamber
production.
of Commerce.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
This has been a No It's Good production. The video version is edited by Lana Twisted Mind. The audio version is edited by Iknowjones. Until next time, keep it